In a world called America, there was a problem. Too many birds. No, people. They had a need for counseling and family therapy. One therapy stood up to the challenge. Narrative therapy. 3 counselors in training are ready to share their story with you.
Alright, so now that we've had some small talk, let's try and talk about why you all are here today. Can we start with you, Sandy?
Okay. My husband Tom died unexpectedly a few months ago, and now he's abandoned me. And I'm really upset about that. Now I'm on my own. I thought I would have my husband here for the rest of my life, and now I'm by myself. I'm all alone.
How recent was his death?
It was about 3 months ago.
Wow.
So we had made all these plans for the future, and now there's nothing out there. Now everything I do, we were going to do a lot of traveling, and now instead of going as a couple, I'm going by myself. It's really hard. So I've canceled all the plans.
I can hear that's really affecting a lot of you, and I'm sure that's affecting you guys too. Adrian, would you like to tell me how you're feeling?
I'm feeling okay besides the fact that everyone's telling me that I don't know how to act, and I don't see anything wrong with what I'm doing, so that's kind of what's pissing me off, not so much that he's not giving.
So you're angry, people are telling you that you're acting in ways that they don't feel, they're not appropriate. Okay. Alright. And Lindsay?
I just don't want to have anything to do with that. I just want to be left alone. I'm just really struggling.
So you're struggling and you're maybe feeling some isolation?
Yes.
Okay. And your mom, Sandy, you have observed this too?
Yes.
You agree with what they're saying?
Yes.
That Adrian's acting out, even though she may not agree with it, and Lindsay, you're feeling alone and isolated. The mother, Sandy, is feeling abandoned. Her husband, Tom, passed away 3 months ago unexpectedly due to a heart attack. If you notice, Adrian's position is away from her family. She is almost behind her mother and her sister. Adrian is angry and feels like people are telling her that her behaviors are inappropriate. Lindsay has been wanting to be left alone at this time. She says, "I do not want to be a part of any of that." Sandy agrees that this is accurate behavior. So Sandy, I'm curious right now, how is abandonment affecting you right now?
I'm canceling everything. I don't look forward to doing anything anymore because I'm alone.
Okay.
So I was going to travel. I had all these plans and places we were going to go visit, and I don't want to go by myself. I don't enjoy traveling alone. So it's just, I'm staying at home a lot more and just staying in the house a lot more, and I'm just really unhappy now. Not looking forward to anything.
Okay. So the future seems kind of grim. Lonely.
Very. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing. Adrian, how is your anger affecting you right now?
I'm getting in trouble at school.
Troubles at school?
Yeah, conflict with my mom and my sister.
Okay. So,
Yeah, bringing up other issues.
so the anger is bringing out more issues, underlying issues, and it's also affecting your relationship between your mother and your sister.
Yeah, but if they would not tell me that I'm not acting appropriately, we wouldn't have a problem.
Okay. So their opinions are also affecting how you're behaving as well. Okay. And Lindsay, could you tell me exactly how your loneliness is affecting you?
I feel I have no one to talk to. Like, I have no support from anyone because nobody understands what I'm feeling.
So not feeling understood. Do you mean by your sister and your mom, or?
Yes.
Okay.
They don't get the toll this has taken on me.
It sounds like it's taking a lot out of everybody. It's really affecting everyone, each of you individually. I'm thankful that you guys are able to share with me how it's affecting you all, and how this is affecting everybody. The counselor is attempting to externalize the conversation and what each family member is feeling. This means the counselor is addressing the feelings externally. Adrienne is not an angry child. She is experiencing anger. This is the same for Lindsay and her feelings of being alone. So Sandy, I'm wondering, how has abandonment affected you from moving on, really?
I haven't moved on. I don't like cooking for myself. I don't like traveling by myself. I don't like I have no one to talk to. I have no one to confide in. It's just me now. I'm all by myself. I'm just tired of being by myself. After 20 years, I'm by myself, and I don't like being by myself.
I'm noticing as you're saying these things about yourself and you're feeling alone, both Adrienne and Lindsay have adjusted themselves and moved around.
Because not once did she say anything about us. It was about her. And that's how it is at home. We don't exist at all.
Okay. Sounds like a big deal at home, feeling like you might be losing your mother as well.
Yeah, it doesn't help at all. And you're wondering why I'm not jumping over rainbows and skipping through the house.
Not jumping over rainbows or skipping through the house. And Lindsay, can you relate with this at all?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have to grieve the loss of two parents.
Because your mother's abandoned and she's focusing on just her feelings right now instead of what you guys are going through.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that she's grieving, but we're also grieving.
And
So
who do I look to?
the grieving is affecting not just Sandy, or not just your mother, but the grieving is affecting everybody, and it doesn't feel like your feelings are being recognized by your own mother.
Yeah, they're not.
This technique is referred to as who's in charge, the person or the problem. The purpose is to examine how the problem has been affecting relationships between family members. We are focusing on Sandy's abandonment even though there are 3 issues to address here: Lindsay's loneliness, Adrienne's anger, and Sandy's abandonment. Sandy's abandonment appears to be affecting everyone. Adrienne stated that she feels she is losing her mother. Both children feel like their feelings are not being recognized by their mother. So we've been working with your family for a little while now. So I'm curious, how has overcoming abandonment affected your family?
Oh, we're starting to do things now. I now have a new family with my daughters. Tom's gone and he's not coming back. So now we're going out, we're traveling, I'm getting out of the house, we're changing some things around and making some small improvements around the house. And, I have my daughters, and I've forgotten about them and pushed them aside, but now I have my daughters back.
So there's more of a togetherness feeling
Yeah.
now, a new family, as you stated. That's
Yeah.
really powerful.
Yeah, a new family.
And Adrienne, I noticed that you just moved into the picture now.
Yeah, it's nice to actually, excuse me, be able to sit down and have a conversation with my mom. Whereas before that wasn't happening. We actually sit down as a family unit and eat dinner together. And like she said, we go out and we do things. So it's really nice to feel like I'm part of a family versus I'm just out doing my own thing.
So eating dinner together and actually having a conversation, that's really good. I'm glad to hear that. Lindsay?
The communication, like Adrienne said, is the biggest thing. I feel like I have a mother again. I have a parent again. And we do everything together, and we're even grieving together, not just separately now. So I feel like we're supporting each other, whereas before we weren't. And yeah, so that's okay.
Sounds like some very positive changes are happening for everybody. And the feelings of abandonment are defeated for now, and you guys are working together and conversing and having dinner and feeling supported.
We're moving on.
Good. Glad to hear it.